Hi friends, let us talk today about concrete pour card. What is a pour card? A pour card is a quality control document used to record and verify all inspection activities related to concrete works. It ensures that concrete is placed according to approved drawings, specifications, and project quality requirements. The pour card is generally divided into three stages. Number one, pre-pour inspection. Before concrete placement, checks are carried out on reinforcement, formwork, embedded items, dimensions, cleanliness, equipment availability, and approved inspection request to ensure the area is ready for concreting. Number two, during concrete placement. While pouring concrete, quality is monitored through slump tests, concrete temperature checks, sampling for strength tests, proper vibration, and ensuring there is no segregation or cold joints. Number 3, post-pour inspection. After concreting, the surface finish, dimension, curing and any defects such as honeycombing or checks are inspected and recorded. Necessary corrective actions are taken if required. In summary, a pour card provides a complete record of concrete work from preparation to completion, ensuring quality, traceability, and compliance with project requirement. Now, let us see how to actually fill this pour card step by step. So friends, we have reached to our concrete pour card form. Let us start how to fill. First, contract / job number. So we cannot put exact contract and job number. This will be, for example, A, B, C, D. Contract number and job number is 1, 2, 3, 4. Location may be X, Y, Z, and project name P, Q, R, S. This is also for example. Then drawing number is also for example A, B, C, D hyphen MM hyphen 08 hyphen 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Then structure will take as base, slab of culvert, for example. Then there are three stages, as I already told: pre-pour, during concreting, and post-pour. So pre-pour, check, set out. So it will be checked. This checking is required. Then check labels, checked. And then tanking, because this is pre-pour, then here it will be not applicable. Same vapor barrier also not applicable. Then if expansion joint filler, because this is first pour, so it will be not applicable. Water stopper, if it is not required, then not applicable. Rebar type will be HYSD, and then rebar fixing done. Lap length, if it is the more than standard steel, then it will be lap length provided, or if it is less, then it will be not applicable. Same chair and spacer, not applicable. Anchor bolts, if it is applicable, then it will be provided, or embedment, if it is not applicable, then not applicable, otherwise done. Then formwork and supports, obviously it will be required, checked. And cleanliness is done. Then mold oil applied. Cutouts, if there is no cutout, then not applicable. And if any others, if not applicable, then not applicable. So this was pre-pour. It may be inspected by anybody, either supervisor, engineer, or QAQC. So whoever or all three, they can sign here, or any one of them can sign here. Then if verification is required by the client or customer, he will sign, otherwise not required. Then during concrete, ready mix. Most of the project only ready mix concrete is required. Site volume batching is not required, and site weigh batching is not required, but it depends on project to project requirement. Date of concrete, for example, it is 01/01/2026, 1st January 2026, for example. Then time, it is 10 AM. Time of finishing, if it is finishing within half an hour, then it will be 10:30 AM. And grade of concrete, for example, 40 Newton per mm square. Okay, cement type OPC, and pre-cement water ratio 0.42. These all figures are for taken as an example. Then slump, it may be 150. And concrete temperature, the month of January, so obviously it will, concrete temperature is required less than 32 degrees Celsius. So for example, it is 25. Then ambient temperature may be 27. Type of vibration, most cases needle vibrator is used, so needle. And type of curing, water, whatever it is applicable in the project. Quantity of concrete, for example, it is 20. The number of cubes taken, normally up to 30 cubic meter one set is taken. So for example, one set is for 5. So cube identification, for example, this is first day, so we'll take at 00012 to 0005, 5 cubes. Okay, so delivery note, for example, 8540. This is from batching plant. So this is during concreting. Then anybody can sign here, and if it is required by the client, then client also can verify. If not required, then not necessary. So coming to post-pour inspection. So during post-pour, shuttering, propping removed on. Concrete is done on 1st January. Then if it is vertical side, then it will be 24 hours. So it will be 2026. And number of days cured, it will be 7 days it is universal requirement, minimum 7 days curing. Okay, then compressive strength, it will be passed, then Y. If it is failed, then if it is not failed, then not. And work accepted or rejected. So if it is accepted, then accepted, and finally the signature, either it is by QAQC or client, but here it is QAQC who is the final inspecting authority. So this is all about how a concrete pour card is filled. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit the button like, comment and share, and subscribe the channel. Thank you very much.